But by the referee there, Pickett got taken out in the air. Free kick to the Moors, easy decision.
Storer looking for a ball down the middle. It was a good one towards Stephen Gleeson, who was just looking to turn away there. That's a good ball out to the left-hand side with Jordan Cranston. James Ball bursting into the box, but Clerimer is marking Cranston well, but it looks like Cranston may have just got beyond him, and corner is the signal there. Good work from Jordan Cranston in tight space. Yeah, Darren Carter is involved in a bit of a tussle at the moment, right in front of the goalkeeper. Here comes the corner, and it's headed away close-ish to the goal line with upward. It could still be alive with James Ball here, and he is up against their Alan Massey in tight space, needs some help. Does eventually get it towards Storer, looking for a ball inside towards Gleeson. Now Ball once again has half a yard for a cross, and it's in towards the goal mouth, and I believe it was Wells there that might have just scrambled it away. Could still be alive. Pickett as emergency right winger here, gets the cross in, Ball nods it back in towards Carter, but it's just been cleared there by Clerimer. Moore still on the ball as Shipway will initially look to get it right back into the area. Now up against Comley. That's only going to be a one-way matchup there. And it could fall towards James Ball. Can Williams get on to the end of it? It's off the line there by Massey. And nearly the Moors going in front. And that all started with the Moors being able to set up a set piece initially. Attack could still be alive from the throw as Rooney tries to nod it home, but the offside flag goes up against him. So you talk about Stato, the move. It'll be Maidenhead looking to counter-attack. But here comes the corner. It's in towards Tyrone Williams, and he had a free header there. And I think that's one Ty might like that. Maybe just the height at which it came to him might have been difficult for him to adjust to there, because it almost kind of came down towards like his nose or even his chin there. The warning goes out there towards Darren Carter, the referee, saying, I will penalise you. Header is across the box, goes down towards Piggott. Bit of a miss-hit from one of the Maidenhead players there. Now Storer trying to keep it alive, but unfortunately he's played it straight to Ryan Upward, and that is going to be penalised quite clearly. Possession down the left-hand side. Looks like Maycott may have stolen this one from Clerimer, and he has. Looking inside towards Rooney. Now the ball comes down the left from James Ball. Rooney looking to get back into the area, but it's a very good challenge there by Clerimer to deny the Moors. However, now Cranston had a bit of space. May look for a cross once again. It doesn't beat Parry that time. Comes back towards Piggott, who looks to head outside towards the Shipway. Piggott sees the opportunity to carry on forward. And here comes the cross. It's somewhat overhit, but Ball could be there to head it backwards. However, it's only as it's right to Rohan Ince. Attack could still be alive for the Moors, however. Storing a bit of space, gets it towards Maycott. Back here towards Ball. Is there space for a shot? There was initially, but it was closed down and then blocked by Rohan Ince. Now Comley sliding. Wanted the free kick, but it looked there from Usher Shipway, that. And now here he is forward to the outside, ahead of Wells. He's got Gleeson behind him. He's going to go for the cross. Rooney was looking to meet it there, and now, oh, Cranston has stolen it. Can he get it in towards Rooney? He can, but there's a miss hit. Could be alive for Gleeson. Needs someone to the outside. Ball there to the inside. Now a potential scissor kick there from Rooney, and believe the offside flag has gone up there against Rooney. Inside of Gleeson there. Now Maidenhead will look to counter, but there is Carl Storer in the way. Now Usher Shipway. Looking for Maycott on the inside. Good chip ball through towards James Ball, who I think held his run well enough. And, oh, that looked like the goalkeeper got a hand to that there. It looked as if Ball was shaping up for a cross there. But in the end, it kind of turned into a shot. And Ashby Hammond just got a flick onto it there.
Yeah, keeper's done very well there. I don't know whether he thought initially it was going to be a cross coming over, and has he taken a step out, James Ball has seen the gap and took the shot on. As you say, he's timed his run to perfection there. Karimia, is it the number 6 on the right-hand side?
For the Moors, so they're approaching this a bit differently to how Maidenhead are. Here it goes into the box, and Boot attempts to claim, and it's gone in. Nathan Blissett, for the second time in 2 games, the Moors have a former player scoring against them, and Ryan Boot attempting to claim that corner there, and his ambition sadly getting the better of him, Statter.
Yeah, I'm not a goalkeeping expert, but I would have thought there that the best option there would have been to punch the ball clear, just clear the goal mouth, just punch it clear. He's confident enough to try and catch it. Unfortunately, he's not he's not caught it cleanly, he's dropped it, and Nathan Blissett's there on the end of it.
Looking for the cross into the area. Williams is in front of Orsi there, but it arrives with Blissett. Appeals for handball, and Blissett has struck gold. And what's the call there?
There was an appeal for handball when Nathan Blissett did control it. There was a long delay before the referee blew the whistle, in which time Blissett had time to have the shot. The ball hit the back of the net and then blow.
Well, for one, that whistle was very late. And for two, and we saw this a few games ago, it might have been the game against Bromley, where the referee has pointed for a free kick, but it's also in the direction of the centre circle, so nobody actually knows what decision's been given. It's confused everyone.
As a referee there, if you're going to award the goal, you might point to the centre circle, but you run to the halfway line. That's the key indicator.
That's good backtracking there from Callum Maycott to run James Comley out of room. And then the mistake is forced. And here's the ball inside from James Ward towards Gleeson. Usher Shipway calling for it to the right-hand side. Can he take on Wells? He can indeed. And the cross comes in and could reach Cranston and play back. But once again, it's Parry there in front of ball. Finishes it off, but only as far as Storer, who turns away from Orsi there. Oh, Williams' ball is blocked by Orsi. And now Coley and Orsi look to play the 1-2. But Williams makes amends. Danger moments for the Moors there, Stato.
It was, and it was just unnecessary. It did not need to be like that. Storer's done well to bring Williams into it, but I'll go back to you here, Ben.
Yeah, it could be danger moments for Maidenhead here. If Rooney can get this ball gathered in, he can't quite, but he gets it back to a Shipway. Now the cross comes in, looking for Cranston, and was headed away by Parry, I believe. Now Gleeson trying to strike, and I think the goalkeeper dived a bit too early there, and in the end it was wide from Gleeson. Carter makes himself available now, coming forward from centre-back. Goes towards James Ball, taken on the chest. Now Cranston will look for the cross. Just about gets beyond his defender there. And referee saying shoulder, as there was an appeal, but trying to get away from Gleeson, get the cross in. It's blocked by Gleeson. It'll still be alive for Wells. He takes on Storer and will go for a shot, and it's deflected. And off the crossbar. Still alive with Claremore. Williams just plays it out. Both Storer and Gleeson. Now the chip ball forward. It's going to be too short for Nathan Blissett. Ball brings it back to Piggott. A few players on both teams starting to look a bit tired.
They are, yes.
Ward has a chance at the moment to take it inside. He gets it outside to Cranston, who's in good space. Gets it to Storer, but Storer mishits it, and that was a golden opportunity there. Perhaps the best opportunity of the game for the Moors. It
was a fantastic opportunity. It's great to run. We've mentioned it earlier in the season, the overlapping runs, the runs down the wing and getting the crosses in. Unfortunately, Carl Storer was the person it fell to when his shot went wide.
There's going to be two changes here. Now back towards ball, but he's dispossessed by Comley, and here is Sparks. He's ahead of ball. Can he bear down on goal from here? He most likely can. And just agonisingly wide there. And how much ground has Comley had to make up there to even be in contention for that? That shows the work rate that Maidenhead have put into this game, and that's why the Moors are struggling to create anything at the moment. But now they could do so with Archer. And Massey, all he can do there is just see it out for a throw, and this might be where the Moors are missing Ben Usher Shipway, but we'll see what Piggott is capable of. He's going to leave it here for Cranston. We know Cranston has the long throws, so everything going forward now as we are heading towards the last few moments of this one. So Cranston going in towards the goal mouth. It'll be Massey that gets to it, but could arrive with Ward. In it goes. Great anticipation there from Jamie Ward. And the Moors have struggled for creativity in the second half, but you have to say that over the course of the game is what they've deserved. And it's a great finish, because that's not easy to take on the half volley there effectively, but Ward has just anticipated that so well, and he struck it sweetly.
He's finished that beautifully. It's a shame it took until the 83rd minute as we see the replay coming over. He's just hit that beautifully. He's hit it down into the ground, which always makes it difficult for the keeper to read, but yeah, it's a quality finish. It's 7 minutes to go. Anything can happen now.
Now it's cleared. Gleeson will find Blissett coming back to win the ball off of him. Now Carter going to get it outside to Cranston. He does via Ward. Now Archer looking for the run forward from Cranston, who's gotten ahead of Clerimer here. Goes in towards the box. Hangs in the air off of the clearance, and now Ward will chip it forward towards Hudlin. Ince gets in the way of it. Now Ward is going to strike, and it was a decent save in the end. Now Jordan Piggott plays it short to Gleeson. Williams back towards Boot under pressure from Comley. Does get it away. I think Comley was just caught in his arm there by Boot's outstretched leg. Moores can't get it out of their own half at the moment, but now they do as Ward plays it over his head. Rooney, good first touch. Can he get it to Ball? He can't, but he gets it to Gleeson with his second. And now here's Ward. Cranston available to left. Wants to run inside. Now Cranston, can he get to this one? He will. Cross coming into the middle. Hudlin just over the crossbar. One last attack in them. Goes outside to Cranston. Maidenhead will continue to push hard at the field. Now Ward is going to try and beat Seth Tuamasi to the outside. Goes away of Ashby Hammond, whose clearance is somewhat sliced. Comes out to Gleeson. Ward to the outside. Cranston helping down the left flank, but Ward's going to cross. It's going to go in towards Hudlin at the back post. He does win it. Could arrive with Rooney. It's blocked. Appeals for a handball. Could still be alive for Hudlin. And it's sliced well away.